What's up, you guys? Happy holidays. It is 420 on April 20th, 2022, and that's what's up, man. Okay. For over 3 years now, I've been clean from like hard drugs and stuff like that, and for over 5.5 years, I've stayed away from alcohol. However, marijuana is something that I really don't like to lump it in the same category. Obviously, it is a mind-altering substance. It's just not the same though. And of course, you can abuse anything though. Like when I was younger, way younger, I used to smoke my face off. I'd smoke probably an eighth a day on the regular, something like that. And so because of that, I'd have to grab a good amount and whatever. And I don't know. It's just all bullshit though because basically back then the name of the game was how many brain cells can I burn in each month, can I ruin my brain more than I did the month before and blah blah blah. I mean, that's obviously not how I looked at it, but looking back on it, that's pretty much how it was. And that's not good. That's not a good outlook to have. You shouldn't feel the need to smoke your face off to get through life. Of course, a lot of us out here on the East Coast and especially in Massachusetts, we walk around like we have a chip on our shoulder because we do. It's one of those states where, you kind of get raised tough, even if you have a great upbringing and everything like that. At a certain age, you're going to get exposed to what goes on out here, and it's just going to make you a little rigid. It's going to make you, I don't know, all types of things. But if you don't let it break your character and define who you are, then you're going to be just fine. But anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're just here to talk about marijuana today, cannabis. I have had my medical card for quite some time now, probably 3 to 4 years. Um, and yeah, like when I first got clean again, I made it a big thing for me to cut off people who I used to talk with and associate with and get high with and everything, and then B, also people who, I used to run the streets with, people who I used to have connections with and things like that. So those are two of the hardest things to do, is to get away from your using buddies and to get away from your plugs. So, sometimes moving helps with that, temporarily moving, and then now I'm at the point where I'm back in my neighborhood, I'm back in the other neighborhoods where I used to do all that stuff, and I'm not as tempted. Sometimes you bump into people, and that's tempting, and that's real messed up. But once you have a good amount of clean time under your belt, you don't really worry too much about that, and you realize you can think for yourself again. And it's about preparing for those potential situations to arise. And you try to minimize how many times those will happen, but at the same time, know what to do if that opportunity from hell arises. Anyways, and a big part of that was for me to, like I said, cut it all off, and that includes even just hitting people up to get bud on the streets. So I got a medical card, and most people will say, well, medical card sucks, you gotta pay so much money. Well, I'm under Mass Health, and if you're under Mass Health and you are a medical patient, like for instance, it's like 90. I just got a half of pineapple haze for like $90. And if you go there and you're just recreational or whatever, you go there and that $90 is probably really like 115 or 120. It's crazy, right? So they think the base price, then it goes up. So they think medical bad. I think if you do it the right way, medical good, okay? Because you know what you're getting. It's been tested. There's not going to be no fetty on it and stuff like that accidentally. People are sick. They're going to put whatever the hell they want to put into anything in order to make you come back to them and only them. Like these people, they have a straight ticket to hell. Like there's no way out of it. You could be you're born again Christian. You're still going to hell, man. Like that is so messed up. You don't do stuff like that, okay? Um, but anyways, and ever since I got the medical card, it's fine. So that $90 that we were talking about, how it goes from 90 to 120, how about it goes from 90 to like 80 or 81? You know what I mean? Because I save 10% of my final order, whatever it is, every time. Plus, you earn loyalty points, reward points, whatever you want to call it, and that adds up too. So yeah, it's fine. You need to look into things more than just take it at face value, more than just hearing what people say and going, "That's it. That's the know all end all." You know what I mean? Even if something's in black and white, question it. You know what I mean? Because black and white is just something that somebody typed up on a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? And it could be bullshit. And sometimes it really is. But anyways, back to this. I'm happy it's 420. It's still a holiday that I can celebrate without really feeling like I'm a huge drug user or anything like that. So I don't know. Let's just sit back and relax, and I don't know, kick back for a second, and we'll talk about this. Talk about this holiday and how people celebrate it and whatnot. So, how about that for the good old YouTube algorithm? Kick rock, son. But anyways, so yesterday, it would have been smart for me to go today because, of course, they're going to have specials and deals and stuff like that. But I went yesterday just to get it out of the way. So I got a half of, not moonshine haze. I've had that a bunch, and I've had jasmine silver haze, and all these different things. What is it? Oh, I said it earlier. Pineapple haze. It's pretty good. It's not bad. And then I got just a side gram of Gorilla Glue because that's indica dominant hybrid, and the other one's probably sativa hybrid dominant. So I wanted something to kind of ground me, and whatever how much money I was willing to pay, I didn't have that much left to part with. So I said, "Oh, do you even have like a gram or an eighth or something like that?" And I'm an indica guy for the most part, but sativa's growing on me a little bit because I don't like to smoke to get like smoked out and to be cooked and all those things, and just be like the eyes like that and things, whatever, dude. I like to still be able to go about my day and get stuff done because we have to get stuff done as humans. But it does take the edge off. So now that I've told you about the buds and things like that, there's also some things you can get edibles, you can get gummies and stuff like that. This is a Hustle one, so obviously it's a sativa blend of gummies, and this one's a 20 pack. And so I'd like to take 10 one day, and then like a couple days later or a week later take the other 10. And it's funny because sometimes I talk to some of the people who I spar with in kickboxing and roll with in jiu-jitsu and stuff, and they're like, "Oh man, yeah, imagine smoking before kickboxing. That would be crazy, you don't want to get your head taken off and things like that." And I was like, like, yeah, man, that is crazy, huh? And the whole time, like in my head, I'm like, dude, I come into like almost every session, not like blazed or smoked out, but I get my mind right. You know what I mean? Hell, you got to get your mind right. But so I don't smoke too much before I go in, but a lot of times too, sometimes I will take some gummies. So I'll take a 10 out of the 20 pack or whatever, maybe at 4, and then we start sparring at 6. So I'm feeling it by then. And but never again am I gonna do the indica ones because I was just too slow and out of it. And he was right. Your reaction times of slipping your head off to the right or the left or whatever, the lean backs, everything is slowed down. And sure, I can still see things as quickly as I normally see them, but it's the reaction time that really does suffer. But these sativa ones don't really get you like grilled, like done, toasted, you know what I mean? And it actually helps me with creativity and thinking of different combos and how am I going to step in with this and so, but I would like to just improve my sessions where I don't smoke or don't do anything like that and I just go in because I might even be sharper without it. Who knows? Probably. That's what it's looking like it would lead to, but it just made me giggle because I guess everybody's different. Somebody who's not used to ingesting THC on a regular basis would get too grilled and would end up sucking at sparring, But when it's a regular thing, it's almost like a functionality, not issue, a functionality thing, It helps me to just function and go about my day. So whatever, Everybody's different. We respect that. But anyways, I just wanted to say happy holidays to everybody out there. 420 is great. It's a great way to have people link up and stuff. When we were younger, we used to just smoke our faces off and whatever. That's fine when you're a kid, I guess. But getting a little older now. I'm 31. I'm not 19 to 24 anymore, you know. So I just have a different outlook on life. The marijuana, the medical marijuana lasts me a long time. Like an eighth will last me a week, maybe even longer. And if you do the math on that, for all you geniuses out there, that comes out to literally half a gram a day. 0.5 of a gram of marijuana a day. Like when I told you I used to smoke 7 times as much or more. So, you know, it's just different. It's night and day. Like my eyes are never like this. I'm never struggling to make it through the day. And I've increased the sativa and minimized the indica, which is very different for me. But you know, it's very interesting to learn about this and learn about the true medical benefits of smoking the plant or just ingesting THC, which is found mostly when it comes to bud. It's found on the trichomes, those crystals. And of course, I'm pretty sure that the long hairs and everything like that also carry them. But this is not a history lesson on marijuana now, is it? Now, I'm not too sure how much time I have left on this thing, but I just wanted to wish everybody a happy holiday, a happy 420. I really should have been smoking more instead of talking, but my jaw just goes like blah, 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 blah when I have a camera in front of me and it's just me and nobody else. So I could ramble all day, and I've gotten real good at it real quick. But yeah, everybody have a great day. Have a blessed day. I hope you're all doing good. And yeah, that's about it. I'll catch up with you guys in a day or two, and we'll start doing some different videos. I got these 2 mattresses set up like standing, which is very weird, as you can see. But I do it so that boom, like there's where the hooks go. Boom, hooks. Or my lead kick with my right leg right there, or a teep kick to this one, you know, spinning, elbow, boom, so right there, which you can't see what I just did. That's crazy. But yeah, I practice at the house when I'm bored, you know, so it's not only when I'm in the gym. I try to just stay on my toes all the time, stay focused and stay hungry, because if you're learning a sport like that at the age of 30, you really need to put it in overdrive, and you need to be pushing yourself more than other people push themselves, especially if you want to make anything serious of it. So whatever you do, do it with all the love and passion in the world, and push yourself to the next level. Whatever you see other people do, whatever you see the greats doing, double it, or at least attempt to. You know, you probably won't be able to double what they do, but just have that mentality. If you aim way up here, you might land here, but guess what? If you aim here, you're going to get lower. So just shoot to the stars, and maybe you'll make it to the sun or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, I'm pretty cooked. Not too cooked, but take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, stay safe, be blessed, and live lavishly. Peace out, guys. I love y'all.